Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video. It has been quite a while. So yeah, hope y'all are doing well. It is a Tuesday, and I'm happy for it to be Tuesday because Monday was definitely a Monday. It was crazy and frustrating, okay? Right before I started this video, I was on Facebook and I saw that there is a doctor that is being sentenced to like 45 years or so for pretending that people had cancer, telling people they had cancer and putting them through radiation therapy, which radiation is basically poison. It is very rough on the body and can make you sick. So he essentially poisoned these people with radiation that they did not need. And it's interesting that that came up. First of all, that's outraging. It's frustrating. It's maddening. It's sad that he did this to so many people. And I hope they continue to take down doctors that are doing things like this, because that is not okay. But it's interesting that that came up before I started this reading, because some of us have felt like we have been poisoned. Some of you have felt like you've been poisoned by someone in your vicinity, okay? And you are needing confirmation on that. So if you've been feeling sick or anything and you kind of felt like that was happening to you, watch out. Watch out. It's some evil, crazy people out here. And we may or may not get into my notebook, because y'all know I'll be writing down my channeled messages and cards as well. So let's start with some cards. All right, so we have Temperance. All right, this can represent Sagittarius. It can represent Libra. Some people associate Temperance with Libra because it does represent balance. We have the Star card. So this can represent Aquarius. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Libra, or Aquarius, or you could have those somewhere in your birth chart. We have the Sun card. Hey. This can represent Leo. Interesting that we have both the star and the sun in the same reading. All we need is the moon, and we're going to have all the components of the sky. We have the Judgment. We have the Ace of Cups. The Magician. And the Seven of Swords. So let's put this all together. What does this all mean? Somebody that has done some sort of spell work on you with the Magician and the Seven of Swords. Somebody being very, very sneaky. You recently prayed or did a spell or a return to sender for that negative energy to be sent back to that person, okay? So your wish has been granted with the Star card and the Judgment card. So your return to sender worked, and this person is going to be under judgment for what they did to you. With the Sun card, the things that they've been doing in the dark will be illuminated. Okay. With this Ace of Cups, you're going to receive some sort of confirmation that this is happening. Okay. So those of you who have done your return to senders, or have said prayers for negative energy and spell work to be reversed and sent back to the person that sent it to you, not only is that going to happen, but what they have done in the dark is going to be illuminated, and it's going to, some of y'all have asked for public, for this to be made public, for like multiple people to find out what this person has been up to. So if you have been asking for that, that's gonna happen. Let me look at my notebook real quick. So, for some of you, my stuff that I was writing. So I have, they set you up for failure so they could save you. Some of y'all are wondering why people wanted to do like spell work on you or cause hardships for you, and that's because they want to play the hero in your life. They want to feel important. They want you to feel like you need them. They want you to feel beneath them and below them. So there are people out there who will create havoc and chaos. You don't know that they've done this, and then they will come to your rescue. They may throw spell work at you or do things to affect your money, and then come through and offer to give you money or offer to get you out of a situation or something like that, okay? For some of you, this person wanted to sabotage you for holding them accountable, okay? This person views accountability as judgment. So they feel like you are very judgmental when you tell them when they do things wrong, or maybe you don't take their side when they get into an argument with someone else, and you hold them accountable. Like, hey, right is right. You stay on the side of right. You could have Capricorn or Libra in your birth chart, but you are like very, very stern when it comes to doing the right thing and holding people accountable, and they feel like that's judgment. They don't see it as accountability, okay? They will always tell on themselves. They cannot help the Freudian slips. This person is going to tell on themselves as far as what they've done to you or how they really feel about you. You just have to pay attention, okay? Pay attention to what they say. They're going to blurt something out or say something, like they may tell you they feel like you're judgmental or something, but it'll be a conversation where it just seems random, like they blurted it out without even trying to say it or something like that. So pay attention. People always tell on themselves. This person is used to toxicity and dysfunction. They are used to dealing with tit for tat type of situations. So they're used to dealing with people where they argue, fight, and then they make up, fight, make up, fight, make up. They're always getting back at one another. They're always in competition. They thrive off of toxicity. They see that as love. Any form of attention they see as love, even if it's negative. So this person may not like the fact that you ignore them when they do something to try to get a reaction out of you. You don't give them the reaction because you know they just want you to react and lose it, and you're just like too calm. The fact that you're very calm and the word apathetic is coming to mind. So they feel like you're apathetic. They feel like you're very aloof. They feel like you don't care because you don't give them the reaction they want. They want you to get angry, frustrated, sad. They want you to lash out. If you lash out, that means that you care in this person's opinion. So, child, don't try to understand their thought process. Just know this is how they think. You're not going to be able to make sense of it. So I wouldn't waste my time trying to make sense of it. They think you're stuck up and that you hold on to grudges because you refuse to engage in their toxic cycle. So the fact that you disengage, or you kind of feed this person with a long-handled spoon, they feel like you're holding a grudge. And I say this all the time. Forgiveness does not mean you have to have access to me. Doesn't mean you have to be able to speak to me, talk to me. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to speak to you. They had this bad at work. I had a coworker who we got into it really, really, really bad. And she was not black. And she did that whole, you're a black woman being aggressive thing, when she was actually the one being aggressive. I don't give people reactions, especially in corporate America, because I know that there's a stigma on black women for being aggressive. So I actually didn't react to this person at all. And she had the nerve to tell people I was being aggressive. Anyway, we got into it. I ended up going off on her after she did all that. And then she thought we was just cool after that. Like, she thought we was gonna be friends, and you know, she like tried to force herself on me to be my friend. And it was like, look, we work together, and that's it. Like, and I had a manager tell me, you don't have to speak to her, you don't have to talk to her, that's not what we're here for. Like, if she's asking you something work related, then fine, but y'all don't have to be friends. You do not have to say hi. If she walk in and say hi to you, you don't have to say hi back. Like, because like, girl, you really tried to come for my character and now you want to be besties. No. So there's people who feel like you're holding a grudge because you refuse to engage with them, you refuse to be friendly with them, you kind of just keep your distance from them, and they feel like you're holding a grudge when you're really just like, hey, I'm good on you, I forgive you, but I don't, you're not entitled to my energy. Basically, this person feels entitled to your energy. Dang it, I done dropped the cards. And they feel rejected by you. They want your attention and approval, and they hate you for not co-signing them. This person really wants you to defend them for whatever reason. I have a lot more, but that's it for the purple book today. We'll go and look at it another time when I do another reading, because I'm trying to hurry up, child. Let me see. What else do we have? What else is going on? We have restraint or end of conflict. This is confirming what I said earlier. Earlier I said you did a return to sender, or you did a prayer for this person's negativity to go back towards them, and that is going to happen. You don't have to continue to worry about the situation. It's over, it's done. Look, we got death and endings. It's over and it's done. You don't have to continue to worry about it. We have construction and building. So just continue to build your future, work on your future, work on being in the present moment when you need to be, and then work on focusing on your future when you need to be. That is what is this person's problem is with you. You are constantly building and working on yourself, and instead of them doing this, they are focused on trying to tear you down. So as you're building yourself up, their goal is to tear you down. We have mixed blessings. So because you had to send this person's energy back to them, it could be a mixed blessing that it's going to be successful, because for one, this might be somebody that you actually do care about. Could be a family member, friend, whatever. Somebody that you may actually care about. Could be even your own child, but you have to teach them a lesson because they continue to come for you and they won't let up. Okay, so the number 23 is on this card, which equals 5. Some sort of change is going to come about that you may find to be a mixed blessing. But we have truth and justice here. It's time for the truth to be revealed, and it's time for people to be held accountable. Atonement. This is a season of atonement. We have new beginnings and jubilation for you. So whatever this person tried to do to hold you back is not going to happen. You can now rest. We have rest and repose. You can rest. Okay, you may have not been able to sleep because you've been worried about what's been going on. You can rest assured that it's being taken care of. Okay, accomplishment. You have achieved your goal. Okay, now you can continue to focus on even more accomplishments. Security. You're safe. You're secure. Okay, abundance. Your money is safe. Your money is secure. They try to come for your money. It's not working. Okay, and then we have sowing seeds. So continue to sow those seeds. Whoop. Continue to sow those seeds for those accomplishments, those goals, the things that you want to achieve, because you will be harvesting rewards. The seeds you sowed, you will be harvesting those. Nobody can prevent you from getting what's rightfully yours. They can try to cause delays and they can try to discourage you, but they can't prevent it from coming. Okay. Child, we got reunion and learning. They about to be reunited with that energy they sent. They about to be reunited with that energy they sent to you. I'm done. I'm done. And they will be learning. They will be learning that you reap what you sow. It's not just a saying that people say just to say it. There's a guy that I actually like. I like his post on Facebook, but he was saying like he doesn't believe in karma the other day, and I'm like, all right. I mean, I've heard people say that. Whatever. I bet you this person thought that too, but they about to find out. They about to find out. We got learning, we got education, okay, and we got loss. They about to find out. You don't believe in karma? Okay. So it's just a coincidence that you're experiencing loss after you try to create that for someone else. You can say it's a coincidence. That's fine. Everybody can do and think and feel how they want to. None of us fully know everything, right? We have source and we have guide. They know that you are being guided by the Most High Source, okay? And because of this, you were made aware of what this person was doing. They may be coming to you asking for your forgiveness. We have anger and we have calm. I feel like you're trying to remain calm as long as possible, but eventually you gonna give this person a reaction. They may make you have to exhibit a little bit of anger. Just, you know, sometimes anger is warranted. Yeah, in their communication with you, they may make you angry with some of the things they say. We have abundance and regrets. So yes, this is confirmation this person was coming for your abundance and for your money. And now they are under reproach and they will learn to respect the laws of the universe. Period. Period. Atonement. I should just call this atonement. The season of atonement. Let me hurry up. I'm always taking all day. That's pretty much the message. Why am I getting more cards out? Just being nosy, child. Just being nosy. We have momentum. Okay, they did not stop your momentum. This person needs to, it says choose love. They need to choose to love themselves instead of hating other people. Okay? And they're hating other people because they don't love themselves. We have tidy up. They need to clean it up. Clean up their act. They need to seek guidance. We have seek guidance. This person needs counseling. Professional counseling. But instead, they got all eyes on you. All eyes on you and your abundance. The abundance that came out like 3-4 times, okay? Worried about what you got. Pocket watching you. Follow the spark. They're following you. You're the spark. You're the light. They all up in your business when they need to be seeking guidance, counseling, professional help. We have divine timing and the big picture. So now you're starting to see why you were placed in a certain situation to where this person even was close enough to you to try to touch you, to try to do something to you. You may be wondering, why was I even put in peril, in danger? For some of y'all, we started this off talking about poisoning. For some of y'all, you were in peril, you were in danger. But the bigger picture is you are okay. You are okay. You survived. You're fine. And these people are wondering how you did it. How are you so resilient? Soulmate. Some of y'all have a soulmate that is coming in. Could be in the month of February. This month you might be meeting them because it's, well, next month technically. It's almost February, but it's not February yet. But this says Black History, Black Art History. So some of y'all could be meeting a soulmate in February. And yes, you're going to have a fresh start. I'm trying to get them to focus. You may have done a release ritual to get a fresh start, so that did work. That's going to happen. That is going to happen. And hey, whatever happens to this person, this card said all is fair. Do they say all is fair in love and war? I don't know if that's a saying or not, but hey, they came for you. You came, you saw him, you conquered. Oh my gosh. I don't know how people feel about Julius Caesar, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I like Julius Caesar. Even though he was considered like a dictator or whatever, but a lot of people had an issue with him because of his ambition. And there was a conspiracy to take him out because of his ambition. So somebody has an issue with your ambition. We got hope, big water, sad news, and short illness. So what did I say earlier? We were talking about poisoning, short illness. Somebody is disappointed that it did not take. They were watching. You see, they got a telescope. And they were hoping, and they have sad news that it didn't take. It may have caused you to be sick momentarily. This may be very upsetting to you and frustrating and hurtful to learn about, but it was a gift. It was a gift because now you know how far people are willing to go. You may find some information out in a family meeting. We have a meeting and we have living room or family room. So you may find some information out in a family meeting, or there may be a family meeting that just goes wrong. This could have been somebody in your family that did this to you. Yeah, a fake person. People in your family are about to be exposed. It says false person. We have a rich girl. Somebody may have even wanted to get life insurance off of poisoning someone in the family. Didn't work out. They're like, oh my goodness, how did this person survive? We have main male and small child. This is what's really frustrating me because some people even went after not only you but your child. So you may have a son as well that your family members were targeting to try to hurt you. Whew. And we have the house. You may live in the house with these people, or you may have lived with them while, like, you and your child may have lived with them. The good Lord, yeah, this may be you may be living with a family member and they like own the house, or it's their house, so they're like the landlord essentially. We have a journey and occupation. Some of you will be receiving a new job. And we have success in love and marriage. Some of you, like I said, you're going to be meeting a soulmate possibly in February, and it's going to lead to marriage. So hey, we got money, love, and abundance, and we have our health, even though people may have tried to come for, you know, all of those things. I think one of the hardest parts about things like this is you can't talk to people about it because people are going to think you're crazy. Like, what proof do you have that this person did what you said? So if you don't have anyone to talk to, I suggest you get a diary or a journal with a lock code on it. I got this one from Amazon. Write your frustrations and how you're feeling down in here, and then nobody can get into it unless they like cut it open. But you need to get that energy out. You need to get those frustrations out somehow. But you do have to be careful who you talk to at the same time. But we have journey, falseness, and foe. So some of you, like I said, may have been wondering why you're even in a position to be where you're at, or to be close enough to these people, to be vulnerable enough for them to touch you. And it's because you needed to learn who your foes were, who your friends were, who your foes were, who was fake. You needed to know just how far they were willing to go, because you had some sort of inkling, but you really was like, no, they ain't gonna go that far. They not gonna go that far. They ain't gonna do that. And you had to find out, yeah, they would. They would. Some of these people are very dangerous, but they're good at paying it off. Some of you are going to receive some good information from a friend. We have messenger, friend, and cheerfulness. So somebody's going to tell you something that's going to cheer you up, because yeah, this is tough news. This is tough news. We have thief here. Somebody may even try to steal from you, or steal something from you, whether that be physically or just your essence, your energy, your ideas. And misfortune. These people are going to suffer. Look at this. This is a fire. It's a house fire. Somebody's going to be suffering. We got the sickness card. They wished sickness and illness on you, and they went as far as to actually poison some of you, and they are going to be, you had a short illness, they're going to be sick for a lot longer. We have surprise, and he's getting a bag of money out of a lake. So some of you are going to receive some money you weren't expecting. You got the priest card, looking like they at a funeral. Child. And sorrow. You got the room card, looking like, you know, what do they call it, awake or something? Somebody with this service and constancy card. Somebody was paying someone to do spell work on you. Just losing all their money, just spending all their money. And we got melancholy and despair because it didn't work. Look closely at this despair card. You see? You see? It didn't work. They may have wanted you to take yourself out, unalive yourself. Now they may be having those same thoughts in their mind, because whatever they did to you is being sent back. And I don't know why, but with that service card that had the soldier on it, that song, that good old black spiritual hymn, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord, is in my head. They may tell people you're evil, especially if you're into the occult, if you're into spirituality, if you're into cards like me. They may tell people you're evil, you're crazy, you pray to the devil, all this stuff. You a soldier in the army of the Lord, child. You more holy than they are. And they claim to be religious, and you're more, you live your life more righteously than they do. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all I have for today. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Toodles!